Hey, this is Tennis Minutes Tom, and what I'm doing right now in Tennis Minute is I want to keep it brief, but I'm practicing. I bought these little paddles from a thrift store, and I'm just practicing hand-eye coordination. A couple things I want you to notice is that I can, it's like using a speed bag. You're practicing with a speed bag, and you're practicing, and you can practice different ways forward, or you can practice backwards with your hands like this, or you can practice forehands, a forehand or backhand, either way, and you can practice different techniques. But this is basically for training. Practice and training are different, and you notice that I'm close to the ball. I'm using shorter paddles, and so that when you think about tennis, they often talked about you have to get away from the ball, but really, when you think about it, you need to have power. You need to be closer to the ball. There's a lot more power closer to the ball than being further away from the ball, and so there's also a lot more control, power and control by being closer to the body, learning how to space yourself. And so this is a good way of training. And so there's a lot of myths out there in tennis, so we used to use a straight back method, where you hold your racket straight back, and then the pros played another way. It's just amazing how they used to teach. And so when we think about a good training device, this is something that I made, a tennis tee with a ball on top with a spring, and I'm just practicing close to the ball. I'm practicing, different, being close and practicing with plastic, small, short rackets. It's amazing how much I can see why people play paddleball, because they're close, it's shorter, shorter court, smaller court, they're closer, it's easy for them to hit the ball, they don't have to run as far, and it takes a lot of hand-eye coordination. So hand-eye coordination is first. When you're playing tennis, learn hand-eye coordination, and then have a good athletic position, your athletic position, and you'll be able to move and freely and get to those balls on a bigger court, such as a tennis court versus a paddleball court. And so it's a good way to practice hand-eye coordination. And I don't know if these are plastic paddles. They're not. I don't think they're paddle or what do you call that new game they hit, paddle tennis or whatever. But they do help for practicing. I just like the lightness and being able to practice close to your body. It's like a baseball player when they're going to hit. They choke up in the bat for more control. They still can hit that ball pretty hard, And so the way they use their body, and so length, I can lengthen the racket. Of course, there's benefits to that too. Shorten the racket, there's benefits. Hitting close to your body like this, practicing hand-eye coordination is a great way to train. So I want to encourage you to practice training. And this is just one device that I made. I hope this is helpful, and it also spurs you on to be able to be creative and find ways that you can practice at home. Okay, and so this is Tennis Tom, or Tennis T, Tennis Time, Tennis Minutes with Tom. And so I hope you enjoyed it, and hope that spurs you on, gives you ideas of practice devices you can make.